What's up, guys? Welcome back to Carnegie Studios. My name's Chris, and in this lesson, we're going to be covering the C major scale and in-depth analysis. Let's jump right into it. When learning to play the piano, the C major scale is a foundational concept that is easier to learn and is something you're going to carry with you all throughout your journey. So we're going to take a look at the C major scale here. And first things first, we're going to name the notes in the scale. So these are all the notes that are in the C major scale. You have C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and then C again. You want to note that the C major scale is the only major scale with all white keys. And so it's easy to remember. If you don't know anything and you want to play a major scale, you find the C note, and that is the note to the left of two black keys, and then you play all the way to the next C note. So those are the notes in the C major scale. These notes are also numbered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, or 8. So you have the C major scale and how to play it. We play the C major scale using what's called the major scale formula. Let's see. First, you have the key. You play a whole step, then a half step, then a whole step, and then a half step once more. Next, we've got how to play the major scale. You got your 10 fingers here. Your fingers are numbered when playing a scale, and this is what they'll look like. Your thumbs are numbered 1. Index finger is 2. Middle finger is 3. Ring finger is 4. And pinky finger is 5. And so when playing the C major scale, you'll start with your thumb, and it's as follows. 1, 2, 3. You'll tuck your thumb underneath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And coming back down, it's the exact opposite, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. In your left hand, it'll be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. And then coming back down, it'll be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so literally it's the opposite in each hand, going up and going down. So that's how you play the major scale. And that's translatable to other major scales. The next thing is playing a major triad. A major triad is the first, the third, and the fifth note in the scale. So in the case of C, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. C, E, and G. C major. With the C major chord, it's easy to play a minor chord because all it is you flat the third. So you'll go C, E, G, and then you go from E to E flat. That's how you play the minor triad. C, E flat, G. And from here, you can play a diminished triad, which literally, after you flat the third, from the minor chord, you go flatting the fifth. C, E flat, and G flat. So that's how you play a diminished triad. And this is all going to come together in a second when we cover diatonic chords. So C, E, G, that's major triad, minor, C, E flat, G, and then you have C, E flat, G flat. There is one more chord type, and that's going to be an augmented chord that we'll cover. So C, E, and G. You'll sharp the fifth and go G sharp, C, E, G sharp. So those are the 4 basic chord types that you can play as well. So C major, C minor, C diminished, C augmented. Now, why do we need to know these for a C major scale? And that is for our next topic, which is diatonic chords. Diatonic chords literally means all the chords that are in that scale. So the chords within the scale without playing any notes outside of that scale. From C to C, starting with C, you have C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, B diminished, and then you have C major. These chords are called diatonic chords, and these are crucial to know because when playing a chord progression, which we'll cover in our next video, playing a chord progression, you want to stay within the key. And staying within the key requires you to know the types of chords with each note can yield you while staying in that key. Let's jump into a couple of practice exercises you can use in order to play the C major scale more comfortably. This first exercise is just playing the first 5 notes in the scale. And this is to begin getting comfortable with playing the piano, playing the keys. When playing each note, especially if you're first starting out, it's not always going to sound smooth. It's not always going to sound like you got it. And so this right here is something to practice. Do it in a set of 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. And that's 5. And so practicing that and aiming to get them all to sound the same. Each take, having them all sound the same is something that, especially if you're first starting out, may not be easy, but you'll get it in due time. So you do that in the right hand, and in the left hand, same thing. So that's one. The next thing you can do is practice them both together. Practicing them together not only gets both of your hands into the motion of just first 5 notes in the scale, you're also practicing your coordination and dexterity. You're going to be playing with both hands. So practicing with both hands is something that is crucial. Here's another simple exercise that you can use. Starting with your thumbs, you place both thumbs on the C note, and then you play descending in your left hand and ascending in your right hand for the 5 notes. So until you hit your pinky. That's another simple exercise that can be used so that you, again, work on your coordination and your dexterity. And this will help you so that you can be in time. You need to hit the note at the exact same time in your left hand and in your right hand. If I'm playing a chord, I want to play together, not that sounds a little off, right? Versus all at once. That's it for part 1, guys. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video where we will cover part 2.